Let's explore. Do other versions of you exist? Imagine standing in an endless desert at night, gazing at a star-filled sky. Trying to capture the sheer, staggering immensity of the cosmos within your vision.
What we see, the brilliant Milky Way, distant galaxies shimmering like luminous dust.
Magnificent, yet bounded by the speed of light. Beyond our observable universe, if space has no end, we face a chilling truth. A mathematical truth is chilling. Quantum physics dictates finite information and particles in any given space volume. Fundamental particles and information are strictly finite. Elementary building blocks like electrons, quarks, or photons cannot be arranged infinitely. Think of a chessboard. It's huge, but moves are limited. Similarly, your atomic form has a finite number of possible states. This applies to you, me, and the entire planet. There's only so many ways atoms can arrange themselves to form us. Imagine a grid of every possible world. From stable biospheres to frozen wastes, the list of planetary states is ultimately finite.
Now, take these finite arrangements and scatter them across an infinite universe. The math leads to a truly mind-blowing conclusion.
Quantum physics reveals that within any space, information and fundamental particles are strictly finite. This leads to a chilling truth.
These elementary blocks, electrons, quarks, photons, can't be arranged infinitely. They're like a chessboard with limited moves. Our atomic form, you, me, this planet, has
Place finite particle arrangements in infinite space. The inescapable truth? Even tiny probabilities.
Mathematics suggests that at an incomprehensibly vast distance, your exact atomic arrangement must repeat. The laws of probability demand it.
This means another you exists, living, breathing, experiencing your exact thoughts right now. A cosmic convergence of minds.
Versions of you live altered lives. A different career, a different love, even a different shirt this morning. Every choice branches reality.
An infinite universe shatters physical boundaries, challenging the uniqueness of our souls and individuality. What does it mean to be you? 12. Philosophical consequences. The existence of endless cosmic duplicates is not merely a tantalizing physics puzzle. It is a profound existential shock to the foundations of human philosophy and our understanding of meaning.
Since the dawn of consciousness, we have believed that every choice we make carries a singular, irreplaceable weight.
We agonize over past mistakes, take fierce pride in our triumphs, and cling to free will as our unique destiny. But if an infinite multiverse exists, every agonizing decision you ever faced, and every alternate path you ever rejected,
has already been realized by another version of yourself, somewhere out there in the boundless dark. If every conceivable outcome, radiant or horrific, is guaranteed to occur in an infinite script, then where does one draw the line between morality and absolute chaos? The existence of endless cosmic duplicates isn't just a tantalizing physics puzzle. It's a profound existential shock to human philosophy, challenging our very understanding of meaning and purpose. Since consciousness dawned, we've believed every choice carries singular, irreplaceable weight. Our decisions define us. We agonize over past mistakes, take fierce pride in triumphs. We cling to free will, carving our unique destiny.
But if an infinite multiverse exists, every agonizing decision, every rejected path, is already realized by another you.
This means there is another reality where an identical version of you is living, breathing, and experiencing your exact thoughts.
There are even versions of you living slightly altered lives, perhaps one where you chose a different career or love.
An infinite universe shatters physical boundaries. It challenges the very uniqueness of the human soul and individuality.
Since the dawn of consciousness, we believed every choice carries a singular, irreplaceable weight.
We agonize over past mistakes,
take fierce pride in triumphs, and cling to free will, carving our unique destiny.
If an infinite multiverse exists, every agonizing decision and rejected path you faced
has already been realized by another version of yourself, somewhere out there in the boundless dark.
If every conceivable outcome, both radiant and horrific, is guaranteed to occur in an infinite script.
Where does one draw the line between morality and absolute chaos?
Is profound bravery still sacred if you know that in an alternate reality, you cowered and ran away?
Can deepest sorrows be soothed by knowing that in another cosmos, you live a life of unblemished joy? The multiverse concept forces a deep existential crisis. It strips away our illusion of control. Yet, rather than descending into bleak nihilism, this realization can forge a new, resilient philosophy.
Many versions of us live alternate lives, but the only reality we truly feel, the only time.
Life's meaning isn't about being unique. It comes from the fact that this is the only one you possess, right here, right now.
Every choice retains its gravity because it shapes the singular consciousness experiencing this specific coordinate in space and time.
Number 11. Can we detect other universes? We've drifted deep into philosophy, but science demands more than elegant thought experiments. It seeks empirical evidence. Physics demands empirical evidence, measurable data, and observable phenomena. If other universes exist, can human technology ever detect them?
Can it? The pressing question then becomes, if other universes truly exist beyond our own, is there any realistic...
Theoretically, parallel universes are separated by space expanding faster than light, making physical travel or direct communication eternally impossible.
However, the barrier separating these realms might not be impenetrable. Astrophysicists turn sensitive...
This is the first, oldest light, released just 380,000 years after the Big Bang. It provides a delicate...
Hidden within that map, scientists discovered strange anomalies. The most notable is the cold spot, a massive region.
Some physicists propose the cold spot is a cosmic bruise, a lingering scar from a titanic collision in the early dawn of time.
Our young universe bumped against a neighboring bubble. This is one of several hypotheses, and our technology isn't yet sophisticated enough to prove it.
The mere attempt to look for such a signal is a triumph of human ambition. We are fragile creatures on a rocky planet orbiting an unremarkable star.
Yet we cast our mechanical senses to the absolute edge of existence. Trying to listen to the echoes of alternate realities. The line between dazzling mathematical theory and hard physical evidence is vanishingly thin. Our relentless drive to cross that line defines the grandeur of science.
Number 10. The anthropic principle.
As we delve into physics' fundamental laws, a strange, unsettling pattern emerges. Our universe appears perfectly, almost absurdly, fine-tuned to support life.
The electron's mass, gravity's strength, the nuclear force binding atoms, all precisely set.
Welcome to the string theory landscape. To grasp how different universes have unique physics, we zoom past galaxies. Traditional physics sees particles like quarks and electrons as silent, zero-dimensional points. String theory proposes a radically different vision. Fundamental particles are tiny, one-dimensional loops of vibrating energy. Like violin strings, their vibrations determine particle types. This ultimately generates all matter and forces in our universe.
We live in a cosmic symphony, played on subatomic strings.
The universe needs 10 or 11 dimensions, not just our familiar 4. Where are these extra spatial dimensions hiding?
Physicists theorize these dimensions are curled up, compactified, billions of times smaller than an atom. They're imperceptible to us.
This folding creates Calabi-Yau manifolds. Math allows incomprehensible ways to fold these dimensions, forming 10,500 clean shapes.
Imagine a hyperdimensional, rugged terrain stretching to infinity, filled with countless valleys. This is the string theory landscape.
Each valley represents a fully functioning, distinct universe, each with its own bespoke physics. It's a cosmic symphony of possibilities.
Our universe is merely resting at the bottom of one specific valley, governed by the laws we know and love.
In other valleys, electromagnetism might not exist. Light might travel at different speeds, defying everything we understand about reality.
Matter might take forms so alien that the human mind cannot even process them. A truly incomprehensible cosmic strangeness. The landscape transforms dry equations into a majestic metaphor, rendering our laws as just a local breeze in an infinite desert.
Now we cross into metaphysics. Level 4 Multiverse. Cosmologist Max Tegmark proposes a hypothesis that tests the limits of human comprehension.
What if math isn't just a language we invented? What if the universe itself is, at its core, purely a mathematical form? Max Tegmark takes this further. He proposes the Level 4 Multiverse, where every consistent mathematical form exists as a physical reality.
Mathematical democracy means our world is just one equation among infinite others, some with laws we can't even imagine.
Now look closer at quantum mechanics. Particles exist in superposition, occupying every possible state until someone actually observes them. Hugh Everett's many worlds theory suggests reality never collapses. Instead, it branches into new timelines for every single quantum interaction.
Then there's eternal inflation. Our Big Bang wasn't a unique event, but a tiny spark in a forever expanding cosmic firework display.
This creates the Level 2 Multiverse, a sea of bubble universes, each with its own unique physics, forever isolated from one another.
Finally, the Level 1 Multiverse. If space is truly infinite and flat, there are endless versions of Earth just beyond our horizon.
Our universe is just a tiny bubble of light. Beyond it lies an overarching reality that we are only beginning to comprehend.
Level 1 Multiverse Infinite Space. We don't need complex math to find parallel worlds. They're right here, just incredibly far away.
Satellites reveal a perfectly flat geometry. Space doesn't curve back. It stretches forever in every direction, beyond what we can see.
In an infinite cosmos, self becomes meaningless through repetition. You exist everywhere, yet you are nowhere truly unique. It's devastating.
The observable universe is a 46 billion light-year bubble. It's a limit of our vision, not a physical wall at the end of space. This is a Hubble volume. Beyond it lies an infinite grid of other spheres, each with its own planetary history and chance.
Expansion is accelerating, sweeping galaxies away faster than light. They are vanishing from our horizon, forever out of our reach.
Eventually, their light will fade to nothing. Our night sky will go pitch black, leaving us completely isolated in the void. We are being severed from the rest of creation. It's a harsh blow to our ego, but a necessary cosmic truth.
To see an even grander scale, we must rewind to the fiery cradle of creation and examine cosmic inflation. Evidence suggests that just after the Big Bang, space didn't just expand, it ballooned at speeds faster than light. This cataclysmic expansion stretched the early universe, transforming a microscopic speck into a vast, energy-filled arena.
Imagine space stretching like a glowing grid, accelerating with such passion that it distributed energy perfectly across the void.
We once assumed this inflation stopped everywhere, allowing the universe to cool and galaxies to patiently form.
But quantum mechanics, the ultimate disruptor, twists this theory into the mind-bending concept of eternal inflation.
Because energy fields fluctuate randomly, it's physically impossible for inflation to stop everywhere all at once.
Think of space as an infinite block of Swiss cheese, violently expanding while pockets of stability spontaneously appear. To grasp how universes have different physics, we must zoom into reality's microscopic bedrock, the domain of string theory.
Traditional physics sees particles as zero-dimensional points, but string theory reveals them as unimaginably tiny, one-dimensional loops of vibrating energy.
Like violin strings, these energy loops vibrate in specific ways, determining particle types.
String theory's math demands a bizarre condition. Our universe must have 10 or 11 dimensions, not just the familiar 4, to avoid paradoxes.
These extra dimensions are curled up, or compactified, at a microscopic scale, billions of times smaller than an atom.
Math allows for an incomprehensible number of ways to fold these extra dimensions, an estimated 10 to the 500 different clean shapes.
Each way these hidden dimensions fold dictates how strings vibrate, which then writes the fundamental laws of physics for that space.
This concept creates a breathtaking theoretical framework, the string theory landscape.
Okay, I know the math works. The 11th dimension must be right here. Why can't I see anything but empty space?
Physicists theorize these extra dimensions are curled up, compacted at a microscopic scale, billions of times smaller than an atom. This folding of space is known as a Calabi-Yau manifold. The math allows for an incomprehensible number of ways to fold these extra dimensions, an estimated 10 to the power of 500 different clean shapes. Each way these hidden dimensions fold dictates how the strings inside them vibrate,
which in turn writes the fundamental laws of physics for that specific space.
This concept creates a breathtaking theoretical framework, known as the string theory landscape. Imagine a hyperdimensional, rugged terrain stretching to infinity, filled with countless valleys. Each valley represents a fully functioning, distinct universe with its own bespoke physics.
Our other valleys, electromagnetism might not exist, light might travel at a different speed, or matter might take forms so alien that the human mind cannot process.
The landscape transforms dry equations into a majestic metaphor, rendering the immutable laws of our nature.
In a desert of infinite possibilities. Number 8, Level 4, Multiverse, Mathematical Reality.
Since antiquity, thinkers like Galileo have proclaimed that the universe is written in the language of mathematics. To this day, math remains our sovereign tool.
From predicting planetary orbits to mapping the silent behavior of quantum fields, math is exact. But Tegmark asks a reality-inverting question.
What if mathematics is not just a language invented by the human mind to describe the universe? What if the universe itself is purely mathematical? This concept entirely strips away the existence of physical matter as we understand it. Your hands.
If our reality is just math incarnate, then the principle of mathematical democracy forces an intense conclusion.
Now we cross into the Level 4 multiverse. Here, physics dissolves into pure metaphysics, challenging everything we thought we knew.
Is math just a human invention? Or is the universe itself, at its deepest core, a purely mathematical form?
Imagine stripping away all matter, your hands, the sun, everything, reduced to a complex web of mathematical. If reality is math, then every consistent form must exist. This is the principle of mathematical democracy. But the multiverse isn't just distant math. It's right here, in the microscopic realm of quantum branching reality.
In 1957, Hugh Everett proposed the many worlds interpretation. He took quantum equations at their literal face value.
He concluded that wave function collapse is just a localized illusion. All quantum possibilities are physically real. Every interaction splits reality. You aren't just living one life, you're part of an infinitely growing tree of timelines.
Imagine a version of you who chose a different path. In this vast multiverse, every choice you didn't make is being lived.
It's a dizzying thought. Are we just one note in an endless symphony, repeating forever in the deep dark of space?
If every outcome is guaranteed to happen, where do we draw the line between our own morality and absolute cosmic chaos?
Can we ever prove they exist? Science demands evidence, but these bubble universes are expanding away faster than light can travel.
We are the lucky survivors of a cosmic lottery. We exist here only because this specific universe rolled the perfect parameters.
But outside our bubble, the storm of creation rages on. We are isolated, trapped.
We cast our senses to the absolute edge of existence, trying to hear the echoes of realities we can never reach.
The Big Bang wasn't a unique beginning. It was just a mundane spark, one of many igniting in the massive, endless void. Imagine space as a giant block of Swiss cheese, violently expanding in every direction at once.
In some pockets, inflation stops, dumping energy into the vacuum and creating a blinding flash of heat.
That flash is a Big Bang.
Our origin wasn't unique. It was just one mundane spark in the void.
This is the Level 2 Multiverse, a roaring engine of creation spawning infinite bubble universes forever.
Our entire observable world is just the serene interior of one single, isolated cosmic droplet.
Each new bubble can have entirely different physics, adopting unique laws from the vast string theory landscape.
But here's the catch. The space between these bubbles expands faster than the speed of light.
We are exiled in an island fortress, completely severed from the rest of creation by an unbreakable void.
Level 1 Multiverse, infinite space. We don't need complex math to find parallel worlds. They might be right here, just far away.
Our most advanced satellites, mapping the thermal echoes of the Big Bang, have measured the universe's geometry with unprecedented precision.
The data reveals a macroform that is incredibly flat. It doesn't curve back like a sphere or bend like a saddle.
In a flat, uniform universe, the concept of self is rendered meaningless by infinite repetition.
When we speak of the universe, we usually mean the observable part, a tiny bubble extending 4 to 6 billion light-years from Earth.
But if space is truly infinite, that boundary is just an optical illusion. Beyond it, space just keeps going, filled with more worlds.
The cosmic light horizon is simply the limit of our vision, dictated by the finite speed of light. It's not a physical wall. Worse still, dark energy is sweeping galaxies away faster than light can travel. Soon, we'll be completely severed from the rest. Drawing a sharp line between our observable bubble and the vast overarching reality is a brutal psychological shock. Nature has no duty to reveal all its secrets to just one species. The cosmic veil hides starry treasures.
Beyond our telescopes lies not a void, but a frontier of magnificent architectures, waiting in the dark.
So, what is the multiverse? It's far more than a sci-fi trope for dreamers. It's our ultimate destination.
It's the triumph of science as we strip away our self-centered pride and face the infinite truth.
We seek the core essence of existence, trying to grasp the ultimate truth within the silent cosmic void.
Forget sci-fi tropes. The actual universe is a staggering mathematical form, far grander than any fiction.
Multi will powerful force our arrogance while celebrating our intellect. We are small, yet we can embrace infinity.